RetroMTA has shown reliable clinical performance through more than 10 years of follow-up. Clinical studies have also reported a success rate of over 96%. In this video, we'll show you the recommended handling technique for easier and more effective clinical use. RetroMTA comes in a round container. Inside, you will find a foil pouch and distilled water. The foil pouch protects the powder from air and moisture. Since RetroMTA has a short setting time, it is important to use the correct water to powder ratio. First, cut the end of the foil pouch and pour all 0.3 grams of powder onto the lid. Next, cut the pipette tip around the middle and add exactly 3 drops of distilled water. 1 drop, 2 drops, and 3 drops. Unlike conventional cements, RetroMTA is not mixed. Instead, the powder is gently wetted with distilled water. Slowly bring the powder and the water together. Then, use a spatula to gently press the material from top to bottom. Continue until all the powder and the water are fully incorporated. Immediately after wetting, RetroMTA may appear more flowable than expected. This flowability is important for vital pulp therapy. It allows the material to flow into the cavity, adapt closely to the surface, and reduce pressure on the pulp tissue. Apply RetroMTA at a thickness of at least 3 mm. Once the material has been placed, avoid touching or shaping it immediately. Excessive manipulation may interfere with hydration and the proper setting. Simply leave the material undisturbed. After wetting, the surface glows will disappear more quickly in thinner areas. In thicker areas, the surface may remain glossy for longer. A glossy surface means that the material has not yet reached its initial setting stage. For retrograde root filling, wait until the surface glow disappears and the material reaches a putty-like consistency. At this stage, it can be easily loaded into an amalgam carrier. To shape the material, wait until the initial setting process has begun. Moisten a cotton pellet with water and squeeze out any excess moisture. The cotton pellet should be only slightly moist. Then gently shape and smooth the surface of RetroMTA. You can also gently press the surface with a plugger to check the setting condition. At this stage, RetroMTA has not reached its final setting stage, but it has set enough to resist washout during irrigation. We hope this video helps you use RetroMTA more easily and effectively in your clinical practice.